Sailors in the Navy go through some rigorous training to get to the top, but hey, you got to start somewhere.
Sure do. Fox 6's Suzanne Spencer had the exclusive opportunity to see where those sailors begin their journey.
Thousands of sailors take different career paths in the Navy, but everyone has to go through some sort of underwater training. Photojournalist Jeff Frings and I traveled to Virginia to check out this training, and the Navy put me to that same rigorous test. Launching off the deck of a nuclear warship and soaring over the depths of the ocean from a naval Seahawk. The sailors behind it don't start at the top. You have to start at the bottom of the pool.
Want to be a hero? It's where you start. We're going to demonstrate in gear, swimming again, treading water, drown proofing.
Navy sailors don't see a lot of trainer Mike underwater, but they hear him.
You want to live, don't you? Can't stay in the ocean.
Mike put me and another TV reporter to the same rigorous test that sailors have to go through. We warmed up with a few laps.
Did you guys look at the demonstration?
It didn't take long before I messed up. Then the real fun.
Looks good. Come on out. Let's get dressed.
From head to toe, they aren't messing around.
Gotta want it.
There we go.
Hey, you ready? Come on.
Okay, I'm kind of nervous. This is a big step to tread water in all this gear. He said it's about 6 pounds.
And all these training devices, they simulate different situations they may encounter during a bad day. All right, ready?
Our simulated bad day. Tread for 2 minutes as if we had an emergency landing. Inflate our life vests after treading.
All right, what are you doing in the water? You got a perfectly good raft right there.
Hop into the float. Deal with the challenges of a crash. Give them the okay. And get hoisted by a simulated helicopter.
All right, we're going to get rid of this LPU. We're going to have some real fun.
Oh, it's just the beginning. Getting out of the pool and into the air is why these sailors train. Because what we're about to do makes a lot more sense when you think about what you would do if you fell from the sky.
They fly over water simply, and if they have to, God forbid, eject, ditch, or bail out, it's normally going to be over water.
This time, they're strapping me in.
They'll get buckled up in the seat where they actually wear a harness that they will in an aircraft. All right, our instructors will invert them, simulating that they're in a helicopter.
I grab my reference point, which in a real helicopter would be the window next to me. And after 10 to 15 seconds, I somehow found my way out through the window. Okay, so I made it through 2 rounds of that, but what I'm most concerned about is that little thing hanging over there. A dunker, or as the Navy calls it, panic in a can.
Helicopters have a reputation for sinking rapidly and flipping over when they hit the water. All right, so we simulate that by flipping them over.
I wondered if I had practiced holding my breath enough.
If you have trouble down there, what is your signal? Hands on your head. Reference point.
With my hand holding tight, Mike reminds me not to let go.
Big breath.
As they drop us in and flip us over.
Wait for everything to stop, release your harness, get the other hand on your exit, pull yourself out, and swim to the surface.
It took me about 25 seconds to unbuckle and find my way to the surface. But Mike has one more surprise for us.
And it's always more violent out there at sea. It's the same, the dunker is the same exact thing as the real thing.
And just as if it were real, we'd likely be stuck in dark water. So he gives us blackout goggles, and with a brief splash, we're in again. Little did I know, under a close watch of sailors in the pool, after 15 seconds,
nicely done, ma'am. Wall's right behind you once more.
I surfaced, happy. I officially passed.
All right. Had enough?
That's pretty good.
All right, I'm glad.
The Navy motto, live to train and train to live, takes hold. Thousands of feet above where it began.
While every sailor goes through some water training, the exercises I did were specific to aviators. Helicopter and fighter jet pilots, though, have to re-qualify every so often.
Something I'm sure you wouldn't want to do again. I was watching the second-hand clock, 25 seconds.
I know. It seemed a lot longer underneath, but the adrenaline was pumping. But it is pretty incredible, just the amount of training that goes into it. Those helicopter pilots have to do it every year, and the fighter jet pilots have to do that every 4 years, just in case something goes wrong. They've got the training to back it up.
In a word, it was awesome.
It was awesome.
It was amazing.
Good job.
Thank you. You know,
you looked very calm.
People asked if I'd been through swim lessons. I have, but it was about when I was 7 years old.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Had to brush up on holding my breath. That's
Girl,
for
you
sure.
are cool under pressure. Well done.
Thank
you, Suzanne.
Okay.